ripples and waves, pools and eddies. Trout are rising for the mayfly, and the sun is shining down on the valley. Hope to be a fly fish till the day that I die. Spring has thawed out the long bitter winter. The water is clear and the skies are blue. I'm standing in the middle of the Delaware River. Might even catch and release one or two. Life is good when I'm wading the river. Gets even better when I cast a fly. If I catch a trout, it don't really matter. It's fun just to be here and give it a try. Stoneflies and caddis in the riffles are plenty. Mayflies are courting on fragrant breeze. The cedar wax wings come down from the heavens, wait for their dinner up in the pine trees. Trout is rising in the far eddy. I make a false cast, then take my aim. If he takes the fly, I'd feel so much better, and if he doesn't, I'll feel no shame. The water is cold and my waders leak. It's raining now on my favorite stream. I'll bear it all, just fish with a feather, so when I sleep I will have a sweet dream. Life is good when I'm wading a river. Gets even better when I cast a fly. Trout, it don't really matter. It's fun just to be here and give it a try. Ripples and waves, pools and eddies. Trout are rising for the dry fly, and the sun is shining down on the valley. Hope to be a fly fishing till the day that I die. Spring has thawed out the long bitter winter. The water is clear and the skies are blue. I'm standing in the middle of the Beaver Kill River. Might even catch and release one or two. Ripples and waves, pools and eddies. Trout are rising for the dry fly.
Hey folks, how you doing? Kurt Nelson here for Riffles and Waves. This is show 18 and it's our Derby special. So I will be showing some clips throughout the rest of the show of the 2005 Kids Fishing Day at Shenango Valley State Park. We had almost 400 people show up and it was a really great day. So if you missed it, I hope you'll join us next year, as we hope next year is even bigger and better. But we also had a lot of prizes this year, and I'd always like to thank our sponsors. Dick's gave us a bunch of coupons and certificates. We got the bread from I think Freihofer's or Stroman or somebody, one of those. I think they're the same. We got Frito-Lay helped us out with chips, and Coca-Cola of Binghamton helped us out with soda, and Crowley's Foods helped us out with some juice and milk for lunchtime. So we always like to thank a lot of our sponsors there. As far as the prizes go, this show, Riffles and Waves, donated a few $100s to help provide prizes for all the goodie bags. Hooked on Fishing helped with little goodie prize bags that we gave out at the door. And Gander Mountain helped us out tremendously with all kinds of neat things. We got the hats that the kids were wearing, and we got several $100s in prizes to give away during the day's festivities. Tackle boxes, lures, and all that good stuff. But again, I'd like to also thank the members of the Ale Hazard chapter for coming out to tie flies and show kids how to cast with the fly rod. Rick Narrow was on hand, and he gave the kids a stream ecology kind of lesson. They went and got bugs out of the lake, and they had them on demonstration there. New York State DEC had 3 staff members on hand, so it was a free fishing day for the parents. They didn't need a license; they could just come out and fish, and that's always good to have those folks on hand. They also did presentations on identifying fish and some regulation type things, and they also had a petting zoo there where they had some fish in little tubs that the kids could actually pick up and feel and look at. So it gave the kids a hands-on opportunity to identify some of the species of fish we have in our streams and rivers here in New York State. Hi, Nitu. Say hi to everybody. Hi, my name is Nitu. Anyway, it was a real great day. We had a good time, and I'd also like to thank Ray Latinsky and Ed Welser, some of the other guys that came out to help out with the stocking. We stocked the lake before the Derby, and New York State regularly stocks the lake at Shenango Valley State Park. And what are you doing? Jump, go. Yeah, good, thank you. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, thanking the folks that came out to help stock. Ray Latinsky has been running the stocking program and scheduling it, and for many, many years now. We always want to thank him for his hard work and effort. Ed Welser was on hand, and you might see him in the video there. And a few other members from Trout Unlimited and the Broome County Federation of Sportsmen were there to help stock the lake that day. So we always want to give credit where credit's due. I always kind of forget to thank Nancy Delana, who works at the state park. She helps do a lot of the organizing for the kids' fishing day. She schedules with all the people to get the food and the grill and everything there, and I kind of work on volunteers and getting all those people together. So through a collaboration of efforts, we did it again. We had a great day. It started out a little rainy. I looked up at the clouds and said, "Please, Mr. Sun, will you please burn the clouds away?" And just as I said that, I saw a little patch of blue, and it got bigger and bigger, and before you knew it, we had sun and little puffy clouds and a little breeze, and it was just a gorgeous day for a kids' fishing day. I'd like to say thanks to the Ale Hazard chapter for providing 3 memberships to the top 3 prizes, and they also the Ale Hazard chapter bought a $100 gift card that went with the top the first prize tackle box at the end of the day. And so we have to thank all the people that helped make it possible, and I'd like to thank all my family members for being there. My mom and dad, Dave Lundgren from I used to work with, my brother Brian Nelson, Diane Reinecke, her daughter, my niece Dee, was there with her husband Chris and the 2 kids there, the 3 kids now, and my sister Wendy and Alan, her husband, were there with their 3 kids, and they had a great time fishing. And who else? I'm probably missing somebody, but if I missed you, I want to say thank you. And thank you for coming to the kids' fishing day. If nothing else, we got a lot of kids hooked on fishing. And that's what it's all about. It's the future of the sport. We have to get kids out there fishing, okay? So we don't just have to get them fishing. We have to get them involved in the outdoors. I enjoy video games as much as anybody, but there's nothing better than reality. And forget reality TV. Go out your door and live reality. And do that by going fishing on your local rivers, streams, and ponds. So, next week, I have no idea what I'll be doing yet, but this show is the Kids Fishing Day, and without further ado, I give you the kids of the Fishing Derby. Oh, and it starts out with the stocking. So, okay? Let me get back to this fly here. What am I tying?
Weld up like that. I couldn't figure it out. Like how my arm
That's
here.
the first year I helped him.
And then I got he said, you're almost right. It's right there. And he took it right off there. And got it good.
How were they giving me Cordura? That's my prostate. Oh, yeah.
Yes, he is. He's getting started.
Yeah, start him right.
First stocking.
Yeah.
He'll be my fishing buddy till he goes to school.
Morning.
Morning. How you doing?
All right.
Run me over, man.
Middle 4 tanks here.
Going down the middle one?
The middle 4, but I gotta start her up, get on the blocks first, so we're a couple minutes off.
Yeah, Joe. Good.
Get
Good.
your bird ready?
Same here.
Get your bird?
Oh, do you?
How many years, Ed?
Oh, I don't remember now. It's too many to count. I've got Lyme disease. 4 years.
I got buckskin. Can he make gloves out of buckskin?
Let's
What do you want to do?
let's pull it all the way up and just have the end of the hose sticking off. Or else they'll wind up shooting down into the mud.
All right.
You want me to get that?
Yeah, just like that. You can drop that hose there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let it whip.
Oh, yeah.
Till they're all rainbows. You can see that rainbow flag.
You took your camper down the David Road? Yeah. You going to Virginia already? No, it's coming up this weekend. We'll go down over Wednesday or Thursday. Have a weekend and I'll be back. Probably late Sunday or Monday. Probably late Sunday.
Let's shake them out. Hey, send my best to the guys down at the head.
Will do.
nice on. A little round up now.
That'll be 3,000 yearly domestic rainbow trout.
3,000?
That we just dumped in here, 3,000?
Yeah. I don't know. They have nice collar. That feed you back
Yeah,
there.
that's so much better than Pennsylvania.
After they've been in a while, they'll-
Pennsylvania used to have ground liver that they fed the fish, and the fish were mushy. They didn't have the collar into them.
Right.
These people, they smartened up.
Yes.
Hello. We caught a fish with our hands.
Really?
Get two of these.
You don't want to hold it no more? Then I'll stand right next to you. Reel it in a little.
Tighten the line. Yeah, there you go.
Hold the pole down. Okay, right. Now reel it in.
John,
Look at the camera.
Wow, nice one. You gonna have fish for dinner?
You gotta clean it, right?
And they belong. Got fish over here.
Oh, you caught another one? Oh, don't. Oh.
That's alright. I see it right there in the weeds. That's okay. Leave love be. Okay, right here. Good job.
where's Candace? She went to go play in the playground down there.
We walked all the way down there. We couldn't find him.
You gotta have the hat. This brings water to you.
Yeah.
About two.
No, right here. Pick it up. Right there.
You're talking this to those kids. Hold him up so he can see. Here. Put your hands like this. Don't put them in your pocket. You gotta go down your shirt. There you go.
Hold them up.
You got to hold them up. Show the camera.
Nice one.
Wow. All right, put them back in. Nice and easy. Oh.
Go ahead, Seamus. Show the camera your stuff. Seamus. Show the camera your stuff.
Way back. Slow down. You're
Okay, we'll be here.
And I keep my pinch. I got my pinch happening. There we go. Good. That's the idea.
You don't want to? Are you all done doing it?
Back and forward. What do you think, big guy?
All the way back.
Back. Whoops, let me get the sequence right here.
Hold it tight, Ben. Don't grab it.
That's the idea.
You want to try it? Okay. Yeah, sure. Pop, I'll pull that one up for you.
There you go.
Okay, partner. Looking good.
We have a prize drawing for a $15 gift card at the Rwsea Club. Number is 407419. That's 407419. That's a $15 gift card at Rwsea. We have another drawing.
1-9. 179.
What's that fish?
Oh, you did?
Come on, Kristen.
That's a great hat.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a nice one. Nice hat, too.
Another gift card.
It does look like a lobster, doesn't it?
Oh, Mom, look at these.
Ooh.
Probably gonna pinch me when you touch it.
Oh. There he goes. Oh, Em, look at these.
Beetle.
They're huge. How's it going? Ooh. Ooh.
You think good?
Look at the seminar over there.
You don't want. Is there any other?
You wanna go from the? Nah, just one crayfish. Feels weird?
Hey, is there a dead one in here?
Yeah, that's one guy is dead.
I know, aren't they cool?
That's a joke. You're good if you want. Yeah, that was an easy one to catch. He's
You
dead.
have another one at 20 weeks.
Uncle, we're already here.
Wow.
What accident? You can take it home, Michael. 5 per person.
Ooh, they're not all yours though. Brooke and Jenna, you should be over here. Caleb, that one. Caleb, that one. Caleb was the first. That one. Caleb was the second, and then so on.
You've got any worm left. Ready?
Nice fishing pole.
Look at that pole!
Cool.
Wow, that is nice.
Wow.
I was coming up here from. They were looking to find a spot that nobody else was going to be at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out on that peninsula.
How you doing?
Good.
To go on a foot up.
Yeah, you gotta use the yellow and orange.
They didn't give us any of it.
Well, here, we have some in ours.
Oh, yeah, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one?
Yep, that'll work.
Where'd you get that one?
Cool.
That's nice. You got that one? Where's the lake?
Nothing?
Yeah.
caught him yesterday. He came up there.
Oh, that's a carp. Wow.
Really want to touch the fish?
Oh, want to touch the fish? Anybody? Yeah, that one's the biggest. Want to pick him up?
No, I don't. No thanks. We got a couple bass here.
Yeah, he gets a little bit more cotton. How do you get that off?
You can tell.
Come on, Sarah.
Wait, it's way up there.
Wait, go that way. You want to really see me?
Get up in the morning at the break of dawn. Eat a good breakfast, then you're gone. Head to the river where the fishing is good. Place on the willow where Lee will have stood. Sit on a rock, put your waders on. Walk into the water while singing a song. Keep on fishing in the free world. Keep on fishing in the free world. Cast a riffle that's in the shade. Cast in the fly that I just made. Cast to the riffle with no lock there. So I try in an eddy with mayflies on the air. Cedar waxwings in the trees, feeding on mayflies on the breeze. Keep on fishing in the free world. Keep on fishing in the free world. The trout start rising in the pool. The water is clean and the water is cool. With a green drake I cast to a rise. The trout takes the fly, to my surprise. The rod is tight and the rod is bent, and after a while the trout's in the net. Keep on fishing in the free world. Keep on fishing in the free world.